So Leo is sometimes under the impression that when he pulls that I'm going to walk with him. So that's something really important that you're going to need to continue to enforce at home, is if we hit the end of the leash, we don't move at all in that direction. So I always give opposing pressure. I will always walk in the opposite direction of where they pulled. It's really important that he learns, especially if you want to be passing any kind of service exam, he needs to be walking really nicely on leash. That's a must. So any pulling forward, he has to stop, and he shouldn't be hitting the end that hard. So I'm giving him treats very frequently here in left heel, which I will continue to do to help teach him to stay where he's supposed to be. And if he does try to go forward and pull on me, I will just turn around and walk in the opposite direction. He did it quite well in my driveway. Smart boy, he picks things up quickly. But we're out in town now, so we're giving it a shot out and about. So that kind of behavior, he shouldn't be walking ahead. He needs to be beside you. It's a pretty strict exam. So what I would normally do is have him in, like, you could have a particular harness that you use just for these certain rules, and then you can use, I usually use this hands-free leash so that I can get my treats really quickly. And then when you don't have the harness on, then you can be a little bit more loosey-goosey about where he's walking and stuff. It's more of a leisure walk. But this has to be all work. He has to be able to work the whole time. So that's what we're working on. And he obviously can't be reacting. Any antisocial behavior will have you fail the exam. So reacting to a dog or a person, he needs to be able to sit calmly as a dog approaches. So that's what we're going to work on mostly. Because otherwise he's quite a sweet boy. Oh, everybody wants to sniff here. You and everybody else wants to sniff there, huh? Come on. Oops, other way. I'm going to go on the other side, honey. He's going to go on around behind me. So I'm just stepping backwards and encouraging him to come around the other way. There we go. This is a pretty busy road, and he's not reacting at all to the sounds, which is great. So again, pulling. So I'm giving him opposing pressure. I'm backing up, and I'm going to teach him to come into this heel position here, right on my left side, facing the same way that I am. His paws should be even with my feet, and his shoulders next to my leg. Too fast. This way. Good boy. He really likes those chicken treats that you packed. So that's great. Yep. So I'm trying to catch him with my yes before he goes ahead, but not quite that time here. I don't want him hitting the end of that leash. No errors. So he's crossed again to the wrong side. I'll stop. Encourage him to come back. So you can see how strict I'm being with him. There is no room for error here, so we'll just keep working at that. Good. Come on. This side. Not a boy. Hello.
Hi, puppy.
Boy. So passing people, obviously not a big issue. He sniffed that guy, but not in a super excited way. Still not appropriate for the exam, but I just wanted to see what his energy looks like when he passes. And now we know. Now we know.